walking for Elizabeth Nicholson Cunningham,
Donald Brim Nelson,
Charlotte Christensen,
Aziz Chaudhry,
Mary Wood,
Miss Huntman,
James Lewis,
Mary McKinnon,
Warren Shepard.
So I'm walking for my great-great-grandma, who is on my mom's side.
I'm walking for my late husband, Jeff.
I'm walking for my great-great-great-grandpa Horace Burr Owens.
George Holmes Sr. So I'm walking for John Etherington. He was the first in my family, my Etherington line. He was the first member. He was baptized in England and then came across with the saints.
So it's just kind of cool, like thinking about how we're actually like walking on the soil that they walked on, and so just by like that, we felt automatically closer.
Yesterday, when the girls split off, was super awesome. I hate to say it, but really hard. But it was incredible, and the amount of strength that every single one of the girls has, and like just seeing so much brightness around you when people are trying their hardest is really an amazing thing to see.
My favorite experience so far was probably yesterday when we were able to be joined by the boys, because all of the men in our companies left, and then the women pushed the handcarts and pulled the handcarts by themselves for about a mile and a half, and then when we got to the really steep hill, the men were able to join us again. So I think that was really inspirational, because it showed that the women could do it on their own if they had to and if they needed to, and showed us that the women pioneers did do that. But it was nice to have them be able to come back and help us.
It's changed my perspective by like all the hardships they went through. We went through a couple, like we had a heat stroke. I felt kind of surprised and shocked. I didn't really like understand what was really going on, because I just saw him. I was in the front, he was in the back, and I saw him fall and start like seizing up. I didn't know what was happening.
He was behind the cart and I was in the front pulling the rope, and so I didn't know what was going on until people were screaming for the medic, and so it really freaked me out. And then we went up the hill and just prayed for him.
Long break now. Good long break. Nice pull. Nice pull, sisters. Good job. There you go, man. Good job. Good job.
So it just solidified knowing that this group is an amazing group of kids. I have hardly heard, actually, I don't think I've heard any complaining this entire time. They have been so amazing. They've done what they've been asked to do without complaining, and yes, it's been hard for some of them. Yes, they've had to struggle, but they have pushed through, and they're an inspiration to me, just seeing them. And they're just a great group of kids, and I've been honored to be with them through Trek.
Realizing that I've been kind of taking it for granted when we realized that the pioneers were willing to go through so much to be a part of the church, because that's how much it meant to them. So it's made the church mean more to me. It's cool to find where they got their strength, you know, how they worked together, how they relied on the Lord, all the miracles that happened. And so I think that's been a testimony builder for me, for sure, to be able to, you know, do something that they have done. Go with an open heart, you know, understand that what you're doing, it's not going to be always the most fun, it's not going to be the easiest, but people, real life people, did this for their survival, for the survival of their family, for their eternal well-being.
Life is hard. It's meant to be. It's the plan that Heavenly Father put forth. The easy plan didn't ask us to do anything, and it never would have worked. We have to learn how to do for ourselves, and we grow through difficult experiences.
I think they're proud because not only are we trying to channel what they did, but we're also dealing with all the treacherous terrain in our lives. And they're different trials, but they're just as hard in different ways. I do have a testimony of Trek. I have a testimony of putting your shoulder to the wheel. I have a testimony of my ancestors who left all they could to come across and come to Zion.